Welcome everyone to our Ease Call series, and today's topic is Ease with Overwhelm. So, like always, I always ask you guys, what does the word overwhelm means to all of y'all? We all understand, oh, I'm overwhelmed because I cannot deal with this project or I cannot do X, Y thing. But how about when you are working or not working or having a family thing, financial thing? What is the true energy? What does actually happens to you all? And as we had hit before the record, you guys said, it's with the work, I'll procrastinate, loaded with work. What else? If anyone is really ready to unmute, I'll take it from there. Rajni, if you're really okay, can you unmute and talk like what you were sharing before we hit the record? Beautiful.
Yes, completely doing all the work and not getting the credit for it, kind of not being seen, and it is always required in the appraisers, whereas others are playing games, we're having fun, but just going in front of people and everyone knows them, whereas I'm sitting and completely doing the work.
Okay, so let's be honest, okay? Again, Access, I love this. Even if with anyone you guys can do this tool, energetically for yourself or for the other persons you want, ask for the energy, let their truth be exposed to you. So first you need to be honest to yourself, truly. Are you really ready to be visible to the world?
Yes,
Does that body gets excited when we say that, or you're just saying it from your mind?
the body gets excited with it.
So then what is it that you're making it so wrong about you that you're not ready to receive that credit? Because you're going from the overwhelmed energy of I'm doing everything and the whole world is taking the credit, or they're having the fun. Point is, you need to, if you didn't make that wrong, do you really like to work under the table and just be that energy? Is that more fun for you?
No, it's not fun.
So then what are you aware of? Are you really ready to have that fun what those guys are having fun?
No.
Exactly. So you're making it real that that is fun, but that is also not fun for you. And we make it wrong because we want to believe that overwhelming, because you can perceive the world as noise regarding being at work, that this is hard work and I'm doing everything, but that is fun for you guys. And when something is really not fun for you, you will not create there. The reason you create and you really thrive in your work, and Rajni, I know her a little bit on a personal note, this woman can really change things, but she loves to play it small. But now it becomes your choice for all of you guys, that are you really ready to be visible to the world, or believe that you guys are bearing and being the procrastinated one, or whole world throws that trash on you guys. It becomes a choice, because world is always ready to throw their shit on us. That's a default mode of this reality, because who wouldn't? If I'm getting someone who's ready to do all the work for me, even I'll do it. It's very human. And I'll throw the work, something only which I know doesn't mean meaning to me, but something which I enjoy, I'll naturally will be a part of it. I'll never get overwhelmed with it. But when someone will tell me, oh, why are you doing everything? I'll start believing that I'm getting overwhelmed. Because in this reality, when people, there are few people who are genuinely working because they really like to work. What we do is we create a separation between me and the work of anything what I like. For some people, it could be cooking. For some people, it could be taking care of their family is fun. For some people, it will be business, job, anything. The minute if you're loving something, you will never be overwhelmed. And you really will not require to show the energy of, what I need and validation that I'm working so much for it. Because when you're being that energy, the world can already perceive. Technicality, the people will make you believe that you're getting overwhelmed or you like to take everyone's shit, is because they can see through that, what, they are jealous of you indirectly, that because they can't be that energy. So they filter that energy around us. You know what? Why are you doing everything? Look, others are partying. You like to overwork. And then some people are doing it, no, I'm the nicer one. So sometimes it's our hidden agenda. That's why I asked Rajni the first thing. The first, she needs to be honest to herself. If you're not honest about wherever you're being overwhelmed, is it a perception of this reality, or you underneath are just doing it because you were asked to do it? If something you guys all love, look at that area, and a one area where you all are getting overwhelmed. There's something what you genuinely love. Have you all ever really felt overwhelmed? Exactly. Because there's no separation of you there. It bottom downs back to that same energy of that how in access they say there's a business, there's a never separate entity. It's just an sorry, separate entity, but it's you in the business and business is you. So any area, that doesn't mean only the reality of business. The minute you put your energy to it, from the energy of what really gets created for you, you will automatically will always thrive and never get overwhelmed. And even if for a certain time or a particular phase or a couple of days you're getting overwhelmed, you need to really ask, who does this belong to? We think a lot of time people I have realized with time, sometimes my clients turn around and say, oh, you give this tool every now and then, when we're sitting with you, it works. But in our time, we're just saying it, but it's really not showing that result because so many times you're not even present with that energy. Yes, a lot of things we start at a mechanical level, but you need to be really present with your body and being. The reason so many times we bypass a lot of tools of access or any other modality is because we are just doing things. It's about being that energy. And then people make it a very big separation. What is being in access means every now and then you all say being, being, being. Being is just who you are. There's no big definition to it. Like right now, you all are about 9, 10 people. If I have to talk to Rajni, I'm going to take her name. So to talk to Rajni, well, Rajni doesn't have to be anyone. That is Rajni. But if I'll say everybody, then anyone can answer to me. As exactly what she is, what I am being in this world is only it's my energy. So the same thing when we function from that being energy, you'll create what you know. But the clutter of this reality becomes so real that we believe, oh, you know what? I'm so exhausted. I'm overwhelmed to do this today, or no one gets my pain and suffering with that work. And I have to finish this. And plus, I have to do this part also of the house work, or I have to do take care of my financial. People can give list of complaints. It doesn't make them wrong because for in this reality majority, it's easy to cry than show up for you. Because lifetime after lifetime it's been easy to play small, the victim of this reality, than to choose more. Because your creation personality has been, it's like a clutter energy told us when we were born, hear the whispers from this world and become that. So we made ourselves so real to fit into this reality that we adapted everything from that. So our basis of this reality became only to play small. And the minute the day we are choosing more, we allow it at the scale of up, down, which I keep telling you on. It's like a monitor. I'll allow a few days, but I'll prefer longer time, lower energy. And the minute we start going dipping down, it's like a loophole. You'll start with overwhelming, you'll start judging, you'll start criticizing, underline will start getting angry, the judgments will get more loud and real, then it affects your relation. From relation, it'll affect your financial, and then it'll start affecting your health. And sometimes the parameters can differ for people to people. And then we think how we make this the common word of this reality, stress is so normal. Like today, even a 5-year-old kid talks about stress is so normal because parents are putting the pressure while putting them in school. It's so overwhelming. I have to get my child to the best school. Their admissions at a younger age. I need to have so much finance. I need to have this kind of a partner. I need to have this kind of a staff. And the list is just going on for every area in different ways for people. I'm not making any of that thing wrong, but we all need to start getting present daily. What is true for me for today? It's not even about jumping into 6 months, 1 year. That you can add on a bigger things of your life. But if you just want to learn how to get present with yourself daily, just ask, what is true for me today? And then add another tool for if you're looking at your project to be finished or your housework or for your business or to complete some task. Ask, what does it truly require? What we do it only from our mind. And mind will only work from this reality, what it expects us to do. It will never tell you what you need to be today because the mind doesn't know the being energy. It's only programmed to doing energy. It's like the AI program. The AI knows only certain things. It will give you the best of that. It's the same thing. The AI has its plus points and minus points, and even working from mind has its plus points. It works for some people, but is it for the long term? No. It's not that people who are so-called not consciously creating, they're not successful. Like for some people, it really works. Like if you talk to the masses, some people are just looking, oh, I have to have a good relationship, and my finances are doing fab. It's enough. Does it make those people wrong in this world? No. But you need to be honest, is that's the thing is enough for you guys? Are you really looking to just sort your life only so much? Fair enough. Then use your tools like those graphs, how people like it up, down, up, down, up, down. It doesn't make anyone wrong. But if you're truly asking to thrive, to create more for you, you will be the energy of what you would like to be in this world. Because the more you're being, you will be the joy of this reality. And in bargain, you will create for yourself and for this planet Earth. Because you don't have to go out of the way to go donate, feed. Yes, that's again doing. Go ahead and do it. But if you really want to be a part of the nature, how the nature is a part of you, be you. Be the joy of you. Even in your sad days or good days or horrible days, just be yourself. The minute you acknowledge, wow, okay, I'm creating this, I'm getting overwhelmed, or I'm getting angry, what else can I add? It will change your being because you're not making it wrong. In this reality, all these energies are making you distract to choose less what you can truly be. That's why we always see the bulk of these realities are in the masses. Right now, we are how many other people? If I really ask all of you all to unmute, you all will give me something is not working out. That will include me also. I'm not going to deny that. But it's a power of being like, if I really want to make it wrong from this reality, that I'm having a lack of this and I'm getting overwhelmed there, looking at that area, it's too much, I'm not getting any solution, and I'm doing everything from this world. Or, wow, I've created this. What's the value of holding on? And what can I be and do to change that? I am saying it just the tool. But when I'm actually sitting with myself, I'll be really present with that energy. Because that's the time we have to really reflect what is truly happening. What we all like to do is just use the tool, and in that also we want to get overwhelmed. Oh, I used these tools, I did it 10 times and I got tired and I got so overwhelmed again, it did not work because we were just doing. In doing, what happens? Your physical body, your brain gets tired. So the brain gets clogged, and that's immediately the signal to the body, okay, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this. None of these tool works. I've invested so much money. I've done everything. But because the underlying the truth is that I have bought into that my life will not change. It must be working for those 10 people or that 2% of this reality because they are fully invested in it. And I have a better family life to look into, or I have a better job and to look into it. So we all have a justification. I'm not making again any of that wrong. You can have everything. You don't have to remove 10 hours to be in a conscious aspect. You just have to be that energy that you're 24/7, even not even realizing it, you become that energy. It's just that initial commitment to yourself. It's like again going to any basic tool of this reality. No one knew how to walk in one day. Your parents made it see that you could turn, you could crawl, and then you could walk and then run. Anything what we've learned in life. Your schooling didn't happen in one day. Your cooking class did not happen in one day. Your driving, cycling, any activity. But you always had a choice in between when you wanted to leave. So it's not about you guys doing classes or no, but anything, whatever you have learned from this school or any other modalities, just get present with it. The more you question in your reality, it will always create more. The more you look for answers from the outside world, everyone will give you from their perception. And that will color us and make us not to trust ourselves. Because we are waiting for the people to tell you how good you are, how bad we are. And in that, we get so drained and overwhelmed that, oh my God, how come this person can do this and why am I not able to do this? Then the comparison starts, the judgment starts, and it's just a spiral road where we just keep looping and keep going down. So, what if none of y'all were wrong? And if you'll all start looking at the energy where everywhere y'all are getting overwhelmed, just if you all could all be honest to yourself, if you could lower your barriers and just ask, truly, who are you trying to heal? Even you guys had said it before we hit the record, y'all are not feeling well. We can easily say it's the weather change and everything. Does the nature has any point of view? The nature exactly changes when he or she requires, however it requires. But we make it personal. So if you didn't make it personal, you need to be honest, unknowingly, whose bodies are you guys truly working for, trying to heal in this reality? It could be some names, it could be beyond your mind to even know the names. And if your body is really asking for rest and if you didn't make it wrong, that doesn't mean you have to create illness or create lack of financials in our world or job issues or relation issues. We all need to start looking at the minute we are trying to go at the spiral road of getting it's too much, because the underlying energy of overwhelming is, oh, everything is too much. Because what you're trying to tell the world that time is loud and clear to your body and to your universe, it's too much to have anything in my world. That's why it's getting overwhelming. It's going over the top for me. I can't take it. But for universe, it includes everything, the good, bad, ugly. So if we didn't judge, how much more can you receive from anything you guys are all looking at? And start looking from a space of, if it's really fun for you to do that area, please do it. And don't believe what the society tells you. But something which is really not working for you and it's getting overwhelming, first ask, who does it belong to, for a couple of times or days sometimes, and be present with that energy. And if you all know how to do the clearing statement, please use it. Or if not, then look at the other area to it. What else is here? What do I love about, always being less in this reality and take the crap of this reality on me that I get so overwhelmed doing that work? The minute you guys will start talking to yourself honestly, you'll start getting aware. And in that awareness, a lot of time people even catch themselves being aware. So you have reached the halfway. But the point is, are you really ready to demand and change that energy? That becomes a choice. That comes when actually, which makes easier is when you are readily choosing classes or practicing the bars or body processes, because it's getting as a faster track to remove and release from your body. That's why going for regular swaps or choosing classes, it just gives you to be back on that road. It's like something where you're learning a class and you're daily, every now and then, going to play or trying to learn something higher. It just gives you that to be in that frame to keep going with you. It's exactly that. But it doesn't make wrong if people don't choose it. Whichever other modalities, tools you guys have, start getting present what can contribute in your reality. And even if you are not choosing any modalities, just play with this one question: what can just be fun for me today? And taking it from there. Anyone? Any questions so far? Or this is helping you guys? Okay, no one. Okay, now since we are talking today about overwhelming, look at a space of where you are really all of you are overwhelmed. I'm sure you all guys will have one area right now. Someone just because being unwell, it could be even that, or someone could be having a complete different issue. Just get present with anything. That for some people it could be 3 4 areas, but if you didn't make it about 3 4 areas and looked into one which you're really getting overwhelmed or exhausted with that area, just get present with it. Is it really yours? If you guys are really ready to get present with that energy and just look, is it really yours? Ask yourself. You can ask from the question of truth, is it really mine? If it comes no, of course return it to the center with conscious attach. But if it feels really real and that it's your problem, it's you getting overwhelmed, just ask yourself, what's the value of holding on to that energy? And get present. What is coming up? When you're doing this tool, what is truly coming up? If you all are comfortable, anyone to share by unmuting or writing on the chat, get present with that energy. What is truly coming up? When you're being honest to yourself, what is truly coming up? But be more brutally honest to yourself that if this energy really that overwhelming is not yours, or wherever you made it yours, what's the value of holding on to that energy? Because it is feeding us somewhere to never have more of us in this world. And then what happens? There will be an underlying energy to it where you'll catch yourself that it is helping you in some way. The minute you'll catch that energy, then look at it. Okay, for how long would you like to keep this energy? Then you can use a clearing or look at it. Interesting, I have this. What else can I have here? It becomes a space of that you can change just a molecule slowly, that where you're not ready to change it. And
Rashi, can I share?
yeah, please.
So when you said this, like, I've started doing something very creative
Mhm.
and I got a fantastic response. Like people appreciated my work and everything.
Mm.
Suddenly, it's like I blocked myself from it. Like everyone telling me to make more of it and giving me orders and stuff like that. I suddenly blocked myself, saying that it's like I'm not appreciating my own self and I'm getting overwhelmed. So I didn't know how to
Change that.
change that. And I know it's like whatever I make and I show people, there's lot of appreciation. Like there's people are like praising my work so much. The only person who like kind of doesn't, and I charge a certain amount for it. The only person who doesn't appreciate what I charge is my mom.
Okay. So you're tapping
So
into her world.
yeah, so I feel, am I blocking myself? Because I think half my life has gone just with her approvals. Unconsciously, I'm asking for her approval of things and I'm losing my confidence in appreciating myself. Like, I'm like waiting for her to give an approval for something, which is so weird. Now, when you're talking, I'm just like tapping into that.
So can you
And I'm not able to
acknowledge?
move further with my work, what I'm doing.
So firstly, can you acknowledge you're getting that awareness? Can you give gratitude to your body that it got created that awareness for you? And now look
Yeah,
at
I
it.
am.
Now look at it as the choice because you're getting honest to yourself, and that goes for everyone. Sometimes we are holding to this value that we need our parents' approval, our partner's approval, or our kids' approval, and the list can be for anyone for any way. Now get honest. If you didn't make your mom's energy more real than you, how much more can you receive from this world?
Oh, a lot more.
Exactly. So now it becomes a choice. Would you still want to make your mom your hierarchy energy, or you want to choose you slowly more?
No, but unconsciously or subconsciously, I'm doing that, and I don't know how to
Change.
remove it from my systems.
You know the clearings. You have to look at interesting point of view, and you have to start demanding.
Okay.
See, overnight things will not change. Let's be honest, guys, because it's taking
Right.
so many days, years, lifetime to make that particular one or two people in our life bigger than us. So you have to be asking your body daily to have that ease and daily demand, I'm going to choose more of me. It's like you have to make a demand, talk to your body daily. You know what, body? What can we do today to have more of me? The more you'll choose from that energy, the body will show you ways that when certain people are not liking it, you're still okay to go, like, it's okay. That's their point of view. I'm going to still choose me, what works for me. When you allow that kind of energy, things slowly will start changing. It's a daily muscle. And of course, keep using the clearing statements. Just get more present with that energy. You're not making that person wrong because they did what they felt right and the best they could do it, and what our interpretation of life took it that we made them so real. Point is, now when we are understanding with certain things that how and what we choose, we have a choice how I would like to change that energy. But it's a, for time being, it will be a muscle daily to build. So Savia, you can genuinely do that and you'll start seeing the result.
Yeah, because with all the classes I've done with you and all the sessions I've done with you, I have changed so much for myself. So much has changed in my life, and I always say this. I said, if nothing else, Elise, I have so much of that choosing me has come up with the money workbook. Everything, whatever I did with you, it's been amazing. You can take
I
this as a
finally get a test
testimony.
you on YouTube instead of like that. Thank you.
Yeah, but it's just this suddenly has come up, and it's giving me like a back pain. I'm not able to break out of it. It's like I'm stuck with it and it's giving me back pain. Now I cannot work the way I would have worked before.
So
So,
if you stop healing your mom and her reality, even the back pain will go because you're breaking yourself to have her approval.
right.
So it's again, I'm going to repeat it. We are not making those people wrong. We are just requesting you to demand of you. You just have to go like, body, what can we be to have more of us today? It's literally, you guys can touch yourself, talk to your body, but just get present. Again, so many times we are just doing tools. Be that energy, get present. How is your body feeling when you're talking to yourself? The body will start opening the whispers how to have more of you in this reality. That's why when we do these kind of small exercise, when we break it down for everyone, it just helps us to get how much more present you can be with yourself. That's why when I try consciously to do these kind of topics, because they all get interconnected. And these are the small layers how we never allow ourselves to be in this world. End of the day, it's just about getting more present to yourself, giving yourself the permission to your beautiful bodies that how much more you can create, and giving, not making the world bigger than us. The world will always be there, but when you choose more of you, the true people will start coming to contribute in your world. And that time it will never feel overwhelming or tiring or, that judgments. Anyone, anything else? Or we are good for today?
Just now, when you're saying this, no, I can feel my back pain getting released. Literally, I'm feeling the pain getting out of the body. It's
Now,
that level of holding on is going
yeah.
great.
And to make it really real and not temporary, keep expanding yourself out, guys. Lower your barriers, expand out your energies, and just demand our body what is truly required for us. Because a body again will have no point of view. If you claim, I need to heal others, I have to take care of others, I have to do this for everyone, the body will like, okay, yes, come, fill ourselves with all the problems and overwhelming it. The minute you trust, the body will open the possibilities, what you all can open up in every area of your life. So thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. Hope to see you guys somewhere in the future for any other calls. So I'm going to stop the recording.